Hello and welcome. In this video, we will explain COMEX eligible and registered metal. What is COMEX eligible metal? Eligible metal is metal that is delivered into a COMEX approved warehouse that meets the requirements to be eligible for delivery against a COMEX futures contract. To be accepted into the warehouse as eligible, the metal is first assayed at the metal owner's expense to confirm the metal meets the standards and specifications, including weight and purity, required to be considered eligible for settlement. The metal is then transferred into a COMEX-approved warehouse, again at the metal owner's expense, using a COMEX-approved carrier such as Brinks. Once the metal is accepted into the warehouse, it becomes part of total eligible COMEX stocks, meaning that total metal stocks or inventories increase. Registered metal is eligible metal that has been placed on the exchange for settlement of a futures contract. Not all eligible metal will become registered metal. In other words, not all metal stored in a COMEX warehouses as eligible metal will be used to settle futures contracts. Some will simply be stored in the warehouse vaults by the metal owners for himself, or to be used to meet demand somewhere else. Therefore, total eligible metal inventories can increase and decrease without it having any effect on total registered inventories. When metal is placed on the exchange for settlement, a warrant is created. A warrant is basically a receipt for the metal. One could also think of a warrant as the title or claim check for the metal. In most cases, the warrant is stored with the owner's broker. When the metal is placed on the exchange for settlement and the warrant is issued, the metal goes from eligible to registered. This means total eligible metal stocks will show a decline, and total registered metal stocks will show an increase. When a trader takes delivery, it means he is taking physical delivery of the warrant. It does not necessarily mean they are taking physical delivery of the metal. The warrant is transferred from the seller's broker to the buyer's broker. The buyer may then do one of three things. The buyer may keep the metal as registered metal for delivery the next month. In other words, he basically resells the metal he just bought. In this situation, there would be no change in total eligible or registered inventories. He may move the metal from registered to eligible. In other words, he may store the metal in the COMEX warehouse for himself or to sell at a later time. In this situation, the metal is moved from registered to eligible, so there is a decline in total registered inventories and an increase in total eligible inventories. Or he may choose to physically have the metal delivered to him. In this situation, the metal is delivered to the buyer with the buyer bearing the cost of transportation. In this situation, there would be a decline in total registered metal inventories, but total eligible inventories would remain at the same level. It is important to note that once metal has been removed from the COMEX system and physically delivered, if the new owner wants to sell it later on, the metal must be recertified at the owner's expense and delivered into the COMEX again as eligible metal, using the procedure described above. So that's COMEX eligible and registered metals explained. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching.